Jake, you never really got a chance to finish your question to President Trump. What is it that you wanted to ask him?
Simply put, I'd like to know and get clarification on what is it that his administration's position is that the executive branch of the federal government of the United States it can and would be doing to try to curb anti-Semitism and try to address that issue and work together with leaders of the community.
And you worked pretty hard to craft the question and make it clear that you were not asking him if he was an anti-Semite.
Right, and perhaps sometimes when you over prepare, you end up doing yourself a disservice. So it could be that that's what that was. I don't know if we will ever know.
Were you surprised that he cut you off before you finished?
We're professional reporters. We are trained to not have any kind of emotional attachment and to try to not allow any kinds of feelings to interfere with our jobs. So surprise is something that I'm supposed to not be, and yet here I am admitting on national television that I was somewhat surprised.
He said you were being unfair. He actually said that you lied. The premise of your question, you said it was going to be nice and that you lied about that, when in fact you'd work hard to make sure that you were quite fair in asking it.
Right, and one of the very interesting things is the fact that for the past 2 years I've had a very good relationship with him, and just a day earlier, less than 24 hours earlier, when he had escorted Prime Minister Netanyahu out of the White House, I got a chance to just shoot a question at him, and it was very simple. What is his message about how the meetings went, and what does he want the Orthodox Jewish community to know? And he was very friendly, and he said, went over very well.
And again, the reason you asked this question is there's been a rise in reporting of anti-Semitic incidents, and there have been Jewish centers around the country reporting bomb
Right.
threats or threats to their security. And in fact, this was the second day in a row that the president was asked a question, or at least attempted to
Right.
be asked a question about the rise in anti-Semitic incidents around the country. When he was with the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, a reporter asked, "We've seen a sharp rise in anti-Semitic incidents across the country, and I wonder what you say to those among the Jewish community in the States and in Israel and maybe around the world who believe and feel that your administration is playing with xenophobia and maybe racist tones." His answer to that, he talked about his electoral college win, then he talked about the fact that his daughter and son-in-law are Jewish. But 2 days in a row, he didn't answer the question, what will the administration do, or what does the administration think about the rise in reporting of anti-Semitic incidents?
Yes, here's why I remain so hopeful, though, because fact of the matter is, the Trump campaign and transition and now administration have been extremely forthcoming in reaching out to the Orthodox Jewish community, and I remain extremely confident that they are going to sit down and meet with community leaders and figure out what it is that can be addressed and what is the best, the most efficient way to address it.